From your first job to retirement, from your firstborn to your first grandchild, we work hard to keep you smiling, paying out more claims last year than any other life and health insurance company, with very fast claim turnaround times, because life has its ups and downs. But we never stop until we have fulfilled our promises to you. And with most Jamaicans trusting us for their life and health insurance needs, that's a whole lot of smiles. Let us put a smile on your face.
From its very existence, when it started as Life of Jamaica in the 70s, Sagicor Group Jamaica has been about giving back to the communities we serve. Our vision is to improve the lives of the people in the communities we serve, and we do that every day. The Sagicor Foundation relies on volunteers, and we have over 350 volunteers from our team members. And in particular, I want to highlight the work of the Executive Club, who are our top 30 advisors. Every year we name the top 30 who are really the creme de la creme, and they are integral to the work of the foundation.
Executive Club is recognition of the top 30 life insurance sales advisors who become members of this club based on their annual performance. For 2017, the Executive Club, in terms of new business sales, contributed 14% of the overall sales.
When you're an Executive Club member, it not only shows that you are doing a good job, because it means that you're doing very well in the organization, but for the bigger picture, it means that you're likely to be impacting more lives and helping people to put together the plan that they should for themselves and their families.
I am one of the top performing advisors. As a matter of fact, I am #1 for cases, and I've been doing this for 6 consecutive years. What does it take? Dedication, consistency, and just a passion for my job. I just love what I do.
It's a rewarding feeling to know that when you serve your clients well, they benefited from your service and they're able to maybe tell other persons about you.
What it takes to be a top performer is working hard every single day. There is no way to escape from the work. As my father always says, the only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. So you have to put in those long hours, see the people. Once you do that, you'll get your results.
For me, it's a great feeling. My clients know that I'm a top producer, which comes with a lot of training, knowledge, and competence, so that, you know, when I meet companies or persons who are private partners, I can give them sound advice on insurance policies that can help them to save money and to expand their business. So I believe it's great, because then I feel comfortable to know that I can make the best suggestions for products to help my clients to get that competitive advantage.
It's always good to be on top when people can look at you and say, hey, that's my advisor. You're on the board, somebody comes in and says, oh, I want to do business with that person. Otherwise, sometimes you're not known. So it's always good to be on top.
Recognition is necessary for all 30 advisors. However, the top advisor, which is the president of the Executive Club, is Lori Robinson, a little dynamite. Lori produced approximately 39 million of new business as at the end of December 2017.
I know what I want out of life. I know what I want to contribute to persons in life. And so I work hard to get there. I work smart to get there. And I just always try to better my best. And that is what has allowed me to maintain being the president of the Executive Club for so long. Our life advisors go above and beyond the foundations
within the organization. For example, they do a lot of funding from their pockets, and a big part of it is also the mentoring of some of the youngsters coming up.
Being a part of an organization like Sagicor that takes its civic responsibility so seriously, we're often given the opportunity to participate in projects and charities, which is how I came to be introduced to FLETCHER. When you hear the stories of these girls, I cannot imagine being a teen mom, but being a teen mom with HIV, and knowing that the discrimination that is in our society and people not necessarily wanting to associate with that. I thought, this is something that I can do. This is something I can get involved in. This is not about me. This is about taking my social responsibility seriously, because everything that affects other Jamaicans indirectly affects all of us.
We are very grateful and appreciative for the support that we have gotten from Amelia, the cash that we have been given, and simply the time that she is investing and will invest in supporting our program.
There is such a great need to support persons who have a disabled person in their family. We're currently on the grounds of the Randolph Lopez School of Hope. I am involved with JADE, which is the Jamaica Association for Persons with Mental and Intellectual Disabilities. It's really a passion of mine to see families embrace their disabled person and to just love them and do whatever they would do with a normal child. We are at Red Hills Basic School. This is a little school way up in Red Hills that I am the advisor for all the teachers. In interacting with the school, I realized that there were a lot of shortfalls. I established a relationship with the principal to ensure that she communicates with me, and anywhere I can help, I do so. It gives a different joy when you see the little faces. They're genuinely appreciative. So when somebody says thank you, yes, you feel good. But when a crowd of children run around you and say thank you, you made that day extra special. Whatever you were feeling before in terms of doubt, hurt, pain, you don't feel it anymore.
I'm a part of the Seafield Primary School charity. What I do from time to time is assist the children, for example, in mathematics, and from time to time I'll talk to them about making good career choices.
I have held the position of Director of Charity, and my first year, which was 2015, we made an impact at the Strathmore Children's Home. When you have children come up to you by the end of the day, we fixed up the place, we had a fun day for them, gave them gifts, you know, it was amazing. We gave the caregivers gifts as well, not just the children. And when the children can come up to you and say that this is the best day of their lives, it makes every single moment of the hard work or the hot sun worth it.
My sister and I, we're working on this project we call Project 2020. Project 2020 reach out to guidance counselors to identify students with a need for glasses who may not be able to afford it.
I do charitable things because there are persons out there who are not as fortunate as others, and I am in a position, I'm proud to say, that I can help. What if it was me who was in need, and what if there was no help? What would happen to me? The scholarship program that I have, I've been doing it for quite a while now, but not in a structured way until last year. A lady by the name of Ellen Ershad passed, and she was a mother to the community that she was from, and I wanted persons to remember her. So I put aside giving myself what person would call the fame of having a scholarship named Denton Atkins, and I called it the Ellen Ershad Scholarship. And this is offered to the top GSAT student, top performing GSAT student from the Beulah All-Age School, which is within her community. The program will pick a student each year, and the program follows that student, paying their tuitions in full right through high school, providing that they maintain a B to A average, and right through to university as well.
I grew up really rough, and I have gotten help, a lot of help along the way. I mean, I never had a mother or a father, and so I recognize the importance of really reaching out. Normally when I get paid, I always say it's a part of my tithing. I change up like a $5,000 or $3,000 and I give the guys on the road.
We have a Labor Day activity right here at the Duhaney Park Health Center, beautifying the center, and this is just another way to give back and help where the community is concerned. I have to thank God so much for all that has been given to me, where my career and all I have achieved is concerned, and it's important when you are successful and doing well to give back. So I pride myself where that is concerned, very important to do.
From your first job to retirement, from your firstborn to your first grandchild, we work hard to keep you smiling, paying out more claims last year than any other life and health insurance company, with very fast claim turnaround times, because life has its ups and downs. But we never stop until we have fulfilled our promises to you. And with most Jamaicans trusting us for their life and health insurance needs, that's a whole lot of smiles. Let us put a smile on your face.
We're very, very happy about the work we do, and we're thankful to our advisors and our executive club for the support that they've given us.
Sagicor Life Jamaica Limited is a dynamic company to work for. And what I want to say to young people, that it's okay to do sales. No profession pays like sales.
As a girl growing up, I was exposed to someone who's an insurance advisor through a friend of mine, her mom. And then I actually thought her job was kind of really interesting because she seemed to be in so much control of her time. That was initially, and then they did well, like financially. And I was like, but this is kind of a strange job compared to what I was used to as a child. Anyway, I had the intention of becoming a forensic scientist. And I explored that option and realized that I found it rather boring to be in a lab. And then I thought about my personality and what I like to do. And then for some strange reason, my friend's mom came back to my mind. Like, I just woke up one day and she came back to my mind. So I decided to engage someone I know who is connected to Sagicor Life, got myself an interview, and I guess the rest is history.
We've had more critical illness claims as that is rising in number in Jamaica. The clients, sometimes they don't want the insurance when they buy from me, and unfortunately they're the ones who claim quicker. It's awesome to know that these persons actually see that we do help and we do pay. Sagicor pays whenever there are claims.
One of the greatest things about this industry and this job that people tend to overlook is that we are the hope builders. I consider myself a hope builder. I consider myself a light in this world, you know, in terms of we're there for people at every stage of the life cycle. We're the saving grace, whether somebody just had a child, or somebody's going through a tough time financially, or somebody's purchasing a new home, or somebody's having health issues, or unfortunately if we transcend, you know, onwards, we're there for you at every step of the way. And so this job is very rewarding. We're here to touch lives, you know, and that makes me get up every day, even when it's tough sometimes to do this job. Those clients, you know, knowing that you made a commitment to shape their financial lives, it's very, very important to me and very near to my heart, and it keeps me going. When you're there and your client just had the first child and you can open up that first investment plan for that child, or you know that you gave that client a very good investment and insurance portfolio where now when the child is here, they just add them as a beneficiary and instant estate is created for that child. You know, it's the most rewarding thing. And there's so many other things that I could list. It would take me all day, but it's such a rewarding and noble job.
I had a client who became a client just out of medical school, and she decided that she wanted to branch off to doing her own thing. And when she was deciding to, because of the decisions that we would have made from the policy, she knew where the money was going to come from to start her project. She went on in no short order to decide that she wanted to just become a homeowner. When she decided to become a homeowner, she was able to use her life insurance as collateral. She even had money on that policy that she could actually use to help with her deposit for her home. So when you see the decisions that you make and help people make to just positively impact their lives, it's something that brings you joy.
Sagicor has a suite of entities. So we have the bank, we have group, and we also have investments. And so we work hand in hand to provide the benefits that our clients all need.
The fact is that our family is the best part of us. So the truth is, if you are thinking about a better future for yourself as well as your family, people tend to invest in that regard. For example, you want to know that when you reach retirement, you are able to maintain the lifestyle that you are now enjoying. The fact is that if a disability should come, you want to know that you are in a position to take care of all the financial needs, and you want to make sure that when your child is ready for tertiary level education, you made the preparation long before that time.
What we do here in the life insurance industry, we replace income when somebody dies for their dependents. We provide people with money when they get sick so that they can take care of their illnesses and maintain their dignity. We provide them with money when they get to retirement so that they can continue to live an independent life. And if they so desire, we can help them to create a legacy when they die. So if you're able to do all that, when I have a client who is diagnosed with an illness and I know how hard it is for that client to cope with the news, but then to be able to say to them, don't worry, we know how this is going to be funded. We know how you're going to be treated. I can tell you every single time, it is something that takes off a tremendous burden of that person so that they can just focus on getting better. When you're able to send children to school because their parents would have made the right decision, it warms the heart. So I genuinely believe that we're doing a significant job in society.
This is a very special 20th year, and guess what? Record number of participants.
Sagicor Foundation does a number of very worthwhile things in Jamaica. It's led first of all by the Sigma charity run, which we have raised over $300 million towards charities. It focuses on health and education, the health of our people and the education of our young people. That ties in with our scholarship awards annually, where we award many millions of dollars to at least 75 students every year. We do the JTA Sagicor National Athletic Championships, which brings primary school students from all over the country to the National Stadium every year. We do the Adopt a School program, where we adopt a number of schools across the length and breadth of the country, and we really rebuild those schools, and it has been a transformative program for all the young kids in those schools, the teachers, the students, the families, the communities around them.
From a personal perspective, giving back is very, very important to us and important to the culture, which I lead at Sagicor.
I want to congratulate the 30 Executive Club members this year and really say to you, it's truly an inspiration to have you as a part of a team and to be a part of the team myself, which is giving back and caring about the communities we serve.